Yeah, what's up? You know what time it is? It's your boy Kim Melanin. You know I always bring the juice. Today, I'll be talking about the topic, should women focus on investing in their career and education or get a rich man? You know the ching. You know what time it is. But before we talk about it, let me drop the intro. Welcome back, my people. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, share, comment, tell your friends. It's happening in Fine Boys Talk, ne? Today I'll be talking to one of my homies, one of my girls, man. She, That's all I'm gonna say. Khanya.
I wonder.
Welcome to Fine Boys Talk. Yeah, man. So before we even start, tell us a bit about you, because I know you're into acting, music, you know. The girl got game, you know. So.
Yes. Hello. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Khanya Greens. I'm an actress and a singer and a voiceover artist. I've done a lot of acting work on local television series and soapies. My first breakthrough in the industry was in 2015 on a local show called Uzalo. It plays on SABC1. It was a huge breakthrough for me in my career. It really opened a lot of doors for me in terms of acting in Vernac in South Africa. I've done a lot of amazing shows, and musically, I've released my first album called Be Still and Know. Sure. I released that one in 2018, and now I'm about to release my second album, finally. It's called Piano Journey. It's a Mapiano album, so I really hope that people are going to love it. Yeah, that's me.
Guys, we're gonna make sure this piano thing, then it gets known. Then you have to make this thing. You dance to it, whatever you're gonna do to it. But for sure, man, I've seen her work and she's doing so amazing. So proud of you, girl.
Thank you.
Keep going.
Thanks so much.
You had a topic.
Yes.
You had a topic.
I heard the topic.
Should women invest in their education, their career? Or man, you know, the easier way. Chain, guy. What you say?
Gosh, I wish. This is a very difficult question to answer.
I want to go home. I don't want to.
Because, you know, like in the world we're living in, it's difficult to judge. You know, obviously, I just want to say, yes, women, focus on your career, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, how many people have focused on their career and focused on their education, you know, but still struggling to get where they want to get or get the kind of job they want to get, you know? And then you get another girl who just focused on men, you know, just affluent men, and made sure she's at cigar lounges and made sure, you know, and there she is now driving the educated girl's dream car. Hey! And living the educated girl's dream life.
Yeah.
But honestly, I do think that you must have your own backbone. Even if you find an affluent man who is going to buy and give you the life that you've always dreamed of, don't you think that kind of man wants an educated woman, you know? When he's chilling amongst his peers, you know, he doesn't want to have this woman that there's nothing going on here. You know what I mean? At least you have to know something. You need to read books.
Like hold a conversation.
Exactly. You need to at least be able to do that. But I think a lot of women don't even go that far.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you also get a lot of men that don't want smart women, that want women who are
easily manipulated.
Exactly. So it's such a tough question to answer, but I'll answer from my point of view, from my life. I am very glad. I mean, I didn't study anything hectic. I just studied theater and performance. It was a 4-year honors degree.
That's hectic. What are you talking about?
I'm glad I did that because, I mean, right now I have that self-respect, you know, and I know how hard I worked to be here today. So whoever is going to try and make me feel stupid or small, it's not going to work on me because of how much work, how many sleepless nights I had trying to write a thesis and trying to be the person I am today. I think it makes a huge difference, you know, no matter if you've God gives you a man who has money or if God gives you someone who doesn't, it's about you at the end of the day,
Yeah,
you know?
sure.
You have this life that God has given you and you have a talent and you have gifts, you know, invest in those gifts and your talents as much as possible.
Wow.
So that even in marriage, you have your own thing, you know? Even if it's completely different. Let's say your career has nothing to do with education. Maybe you're an amazing florist, an events coordinator, let me say, you know? Instead of just always depending on, let's say your husband is rich, you know, don't always just depend on the fact that he can give you whatever, but let him also see that you have your own thing, you know? Every time he calls you, you can't always be answering. Also let him wonder,
will judge you.
hey, what's this girl? Because you're busy. You
Let
know?
him wonder.
No, I'm saying because you're busy.
Okay.
Because you have a life, you know? You can't always be wondering where he is, why it takes 30 minutes to drive from his job to home. And yes, those things are stressful.
But why do women do that? Some even calculate your kilometers.
Look, those things are stressful. Women do that because it's so accepted now in our, especially in Black culture and our society, that men cheat, you know, and it's something that women are forced to accept. But you can't accept that. It's not easy to heal from something like that, you know? So like if you always this available woman that doesn't have her own life and doesn't have her own thing going, your man is also just going to be like,
she's there.
she'll be at home. She'll cook. She's, you know,
I get
you
you.
must have your own life with your own challenges and your own things, you know?
No, for sure. Yeah, no, man, that's you well said. I don't even have anything else to add, but so it's, if you look at, for example, let's say a girl in Kasi, I mean, she didn't get the best education. She didn't get the best opportunities. She didn't get the best path for her to be able to attain a certain level. And to her, maybe a successful man having the money enough will get her out of the struggle that she's in. You know, what would you say to that? Because I mean, to her, it's the best way out of the misery, out of poverty, right? And this guy can provide, regardless of the consequence that she'll face.
This is a deep question for me, actually, because I've lost a lot of friends this way. Most of my friends obviously are from the hood, although I grew up in the suburbs my entire life. Now, it's a tough question. It's such a hard one because I feel as though I've lost a lot of friends like that, because a lot of my friends have tried to pretend that they, you know, in these stable relationships with these okay guys. And then along the way, boom, they've been cheating on this guy for so long and they haven't told me, and you know, it becomes a big mess. But it's hard for me to judge a girl like that because of the fact that I've grown up, my parents paid for my education. You know what I mean? That's a huge difference, you know. Everything I want, my parents have made sure I have it. Even when I was at varsity, I bought my own drinks at the club, you know, because my parents gave me an allowance.
You got an allowance?
You know what I'm saying?
I got a beating.
You better pass.
You got a beating.
So yeah, it's hard for me to judge a girl like that, you know, because of course I want to say, girl, you can do this, you know, don't go that route, because at the end of the day, you finding this man, he's already successful. He's always going to be loyal to that girl that was there for him when he had nothing. And you're not that girl, you know. Find you jumping on to this bandwagon because the guy's already successful and he's going to help you get out of your situation, but is he going to respect you? There's not many. I'm not saying that there's no one out there who has met a guy that has helped her get to, even my husband has helped me. Do you know what I mean? But I'm saying that respect element.
I like the part that you said, my husband.
Yeah.
She taking, girl. She taking.
Listen.
I like that part.
She's a gone girl.
Gone girl. No, man, that's so true. I mean, at the end of the day, we can't really judge people because people go through different struggles.
Exactly.
You know, you cannot base your decision when you are not in pain. If the person that's going through the pain have their own decisions to make and they know how much the fire is burning them. So who am I to judge them?
You really can't judge at all.
To judge them?
You can't judge.
No,
but I judge why I felt the need to distance myself from them as friends was because they weren't honest with me in the first place. Don't, like drag someone's child along.
Yeah.
Here he is. Yes, he can't afford to pay for your education, but he's dedicated to you. He's there for you.
Yeah.
He's listening to you every day. Every day he's there for you, building you into this girl for this other man.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. So because some people might use a man for what he has, but then they have someone else that they truly love.
Exactly. That happens a lot.
Damn.
A lot of girls do that actually, and they actually supporting their relationship, their real relationship, with the money from the other man.
Peter to pay Paul.
Sorry, it's very it's
Savagery, man.
Savage.
So one of the things that I wanted to talk about, I mean, this whole career opportunities, gender-based equality. I don't think that all men understand when a woman says that they want equal rights or equal whatever. I didn't understand it till I had a friend talk to me about it.
Yeah.
When women say they want gender equality, what are they truly saying? You know?
Honestly, I don't think I'm the woman to answer that because it's a very, very tricky one. I mean, over the years, it's been a struggle, you know? And I think that before it was women can do everything that men can do. So we want to be considered equal in different fields of working, you know. I want to have my own construction company, and it shouldn't be weird, you know. Women want to be seen on site, you know, with their helmets and their safety boots.
Doing their thing.
Yes, I'm not your partner, it's my company. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what it was at first. But now it's so hectic when it comes to gender equality, because there's gender equality in the workspace, gender equality at home, gender equality. You see now, and I feel like I'm the worst advocate for that because, oh gosh, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Honestly, because I'm an artist, right? I'm married. And I feel like if anyone should fight for equality, it's my husband.
Okay.
I mean, he does everything for me. You know, my career is so hectic. I think it depends on a person's point of view.
Yeah.
Everyone is different. Now, we can't generalize anymore. I do understand why women want to fight for gender equality, because in my industry, I've seen a lot of women, beautiful women, you know, using their body to get forward in the industry. And I feel as though, as much as those women are way ahead of me in the industry, I feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
Because now it becomes the narrative of your whole life. It becomes the narrative of your life.
Your stigma.
Yes. And it becomes the narrative of your children's life, because they're seeing that you got there by using your body. Now they also want to get there by using their body. It's a tough situation because you have half the women are fighting that take us seriously in the boardroom. And then you have other women who are saying, I'm going to wear a cleavage to the boardroom to make sure I get this deal. You know what I mean? So it's a difficult thing to fight.
I feel like the first time I had this conversation with the whole equality thing, and what I understood was that women were fighting for equality when it comes to the job space, like you said. You know, when it comes to the home space, that was not what we discussed. But what we spoke about was that women definitely are saying that, look, if you're giving him a certain career or a certain position, how about we all have the equal right to fight for that thing, fight for that position? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I understood by equality. Look, guys, drop in the comment section if you feel there's difference to what we're actually talking about, what the whole gender equality is. Let's see.
Please, because it is a deep topic. I mean, we haven't seen a woman president, and women have a lot of reasons.
In South Africa.
Men have a lot of reasons in South Africa, you know, and people have a lot of reasons saying that women are too emotional. And is that really true? That can't be the reason.
I get you. I think men just don't want to let go of the power.
Exactly. It's just about the power. You know, so I understand that fight. And I wish I was more active in that type of fight, because I've seen a lot of sad things also happen in terms of gender equality, where, especially in our country, the rate of men killing women, men killing their partners is the highest in the world.
It is.
And it's very
scary.
sad.
It's scary. It's
really scary. But I feel like our Black culture kind of motivates women to stay in abusive relationships a lot. I feel as though gender-based equality or gender-based violence, it's like two sides. I don't know. You want to defend the girl, but she doesn't want to be defended.
Yeah.
That's also sometimes how I feel. Because if you look at these pastors that have been basically sleeping with the whole congregation, and that has been a trend.
Really?
That is happening in almost every church. Which church doesn't have that now?
Wow.
And the worst part is that their wives stand by them. Their wives are there to protect them. Their wives are there to protect their image, you know. And it's very sad.
a tough one.
So it's like you fighting for this gender-based violence. Meanwhile, women are also very violent to each other. The mere fact that as a Black woman, when you get married, you are sat down and told, don't ask where your man is from. You know, a man cheats. A woman is the one who must uphold the household. You must be patient. You must begezela. Those type of things. And we judge each other as women. We judge each other as women, that you're not this wife material, you can't cook, your man comes home and you don't iron for him. And those are that's how Black women speak. Only our generation now is starting to change. Some of the women our age don't even want to get married anymore, you know?
Yeah, marriage now is not even the thing for this generation.
Yes, so that's why I didn't want to touch on this topic, because
I think you should have touched on it because you're very emotional about it. And I like the fact that you're very emotional about it. That would have actually brought some emotions out, you know?
I don't want to find myself in trouble.
Okay, I get you. But we have this whole idea that women hold men to a certain standard, like the old day standard, whereby a man is a provider. But during that same time, women were mostly in the kitchen.
Yes.
That's how it was.
Yes.
I'm not saying it's me, that's how it was. Okay. And now women are saying that the men should provide, but most women are saying they don't want to be in the kitchen.
Exactly.
So now, why is it that people are choosing and taking what they want?
Yeah.
Because if you want to stick to the olden days rules, stick to it. If you want to stick to the modern day rules, stick to it. So what do you say to that?
Oh, I wish you didn't ask me that question.
What do you say to that?
I think that it's unfair. It really is unfair. And I think that it's a conversation that we should really have more often, because even as women, we really judge each other for settling with a man who isn't successful, you know, and you get judgment from your family, you get judgment from your friends that, girl, you're so beautiful. You could have had any man. Why are you with this man? You know, and I feel like it's unfair. Why is it up to a man to be able to get money?
What did you say?
A man was born just like you were born into this world that we all don't know this world. We found ourselves here. So why why is it pressure on this poor man to give you the life that you want, you know, or to put food on the table while you chill at home, basically, you know what I mean? Or to give you the life that you want? It's really unfair. And us as women fall under that trap so badly every single day, because I feel as though I've seen, like I said to you, so many of my friends lose good guys. You know, I'm not saying the guy is perfect or whatever, but you're losing somebody who I feel is going to be there for you every single day, who cares that you woke up, who cares about your career, who motivates you, who believes in you, and you're leaving that man because you feel as though it's not your duty to help a man or to build a man. A man is supposed to build you financially or career-wise. And that should stop. Because it doesn't make sense. We both the same. I help you, you help me. I help you in this way. Because at the end of the day, are you going to cook every day? No ways. Do you even know how to cook and do the things? No, I'm not going to do things that women were doing those days. You out there, you getting things in the field, you growing food, you cooking, carrying heavy buckets of water. You know what I mean? We don't do those things. But we expect the man to to go out there, and it's not fair. I think as women, we need to change our minds, stop being messed up by Instagram as well. And Instagram and all these small things that women are putting pressure on each other. Life is a personal thing, you know.
Yeah.
You have your family, the way they raised you. You have your dreams, the way you want your life to be. If God gives you someone that loves you in this day and age and that is committed to you, like, money shouldn't be about it. We found the things of this world here. We're going to leave the things of this world here. Let's focus on things that matter, like love. You know, someone that's actually loves you every single day and cares about you, you know. Focus on that kind of man. Let's build each other and treat each other well in relationships, you know. Let it not be about material things, because it's not, we're leaving those things here.
Yep, for sure. Look, I don't think I'm even gonna say much about this because she said 1,001 things today, and all facts. Thank you so much for coming on Fine Boys Talk.
Thank you for having me.
Hey guys, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment, share. And once again, we want to thank Khanya Greens for coming to Fine Boys Talk. Guys, the album is coming out. You definitely will see it on my social media. Guys, please go out there and support her because she is going to be dropping the bomb, man. Any last words?
Yes, please follow me on social media.
Yep.
On every media platform, I'm Khanya_Greens.
I'll definitely be actually attaching her Insta handle on the screen so that you guys can actually do that. I'll also we'll put a link up for you guys as well. But you know what time it is? It's your boy Kim Melanin and Khanya Greens. We out. Cheers. Boom.